Hello and welcome everyone to the first ever Runeterra Academy / Aegis Esports Legends of Runeterra League recap. I'm Headmaster Red. I'm joined with our beautiful guests, 2 from each shard. Actually, I just found out that all 4 of them are playing in the Americas shard, but 2 are also playing in the EMEA shard. We have our first guest, Ace. How's it going, Ace?
Hey.
Okay. Monte Cristo.
That's not an answer. What the?
Yeah, I know. It wasn't an answer to my question. He just said, "Hey."
What are you, Ace?
Ace, are you okay, man?
Okay, let's move on. But what the fuck?
Wait. Hold on. There was a question?
Of course it was.
He asked how you're doing. Hey,
How are
hey,
you doing? You go, yay.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
It's too early to get into how we're doing. Come on.
Okay.
Maybe that's how he expressed himself.
Okay.
So I guess so.
All right, Monte Cristo, how are you doing?
I'm a little bit sick today, but otherwise I'm well. I'm thrilled to be here.
Oh yeah, you
Thanks for
sound a
asking,
little
Red.
better than last time because I was watching your stream last night. You were down bad, kind of. So you sound a little better today. And thanks
feeling a
for
bit
actually answering the question. Salty Simon, how are you doing today?
I'm doing yay. I'm doing great actually. I'm doing perfect.
Okay.
That's what I'm doing.
Okay, and Trevo, how are you doing?
I'm fine, really excited to be here, and hopefully we'll have a good show today.
All right, great. So the way this show's gonna work is we're gonna kind of just go over the standings of each division, and then we're gonna go over the specified guest predictions. So for EMEA side, we have Ace and Salty Simon, and then for the Americas side, we have Monte Cristo and Trevo. And we're gonna start with EMEA because it's a little bit shorter of a it's half the team, so we can get through it a little quicker. But on that note, we have EMEA Group 1 up here, and it's a little weird because I think Ice Wallowers hasn't played either of their matches yet. But so the standings look a little weird, but there's scenarios where we have a bunch of teams at 2-2 here, depending on how things shake out on Monday. But Ace, Salty Simon, how do you feel about this group and how it's shaked out so far?
Fucking garbage group. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Why am I in group 2, man? Actually, scam.
Literally free elo. I totally agree with Simon on this one, which is really rare.
Okay. And why is it free elo?
Everyone is just
the
kind
best
of
team.
worse.
The best team is Deep Saskat, and they have 4 players that don't play the game. And TLG has Ultraman, which is good, but other than that, I don't think there's anyone that plays the game.
Oh no, hold on. Don't you disrespect Ultraman like that. I fucking love Ultraman. Ultraman is the best EU gamer out there.
Isn't that exactly what I said? I said he's the only good one.
He's fucking better than that, but I agree. It's fucking dog shit of a
He's
group.
better than the good one.
He's better than the good one. What the fuck are you saying?
Dude, I just woke up from my nap. Come on.
Bro, Ace, I swear to God, you need help.
Honestly, I won't deny that, but can we not do this on stream? I know I need help. Stop calling me out, dude. Stop calling me out.
Okay.
Stop being stupid.
So who do
I
you...
refuse.
Okay, but yeah, we agree. Ultraman is the only real good player here, except the Team Sascats, but they don't play the game, so I don't know.
Okay. So your early favorites are Suscat and TLG, from what I've gathered so far. Okay.
Yep, TLG.
Okay. Do you think, if you were to pick 4 teams to make playoffs now, who would it be? TLG, Suscat, and then who would the other 2 be?
Ice Swallowers. Bro, can they just say swallow? Why did we not have an S here? What the fuck? And I guess the washed up German players, but they also don't play the game. But they were good one time.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Wombats and actual Copium card gamers will get in.
There's no way Wombats make out any group. They're gonna cheat and not play together in an A, and they're never gonna make a group anyway.
Simon, we agreed that the group is free, dude. So anybody can
so
make
what?
it.
But so is Wombat.
Holy.
Yeah.
You know you're in a call with 2 Wombats right now, right?
Yeah.
2?
Yeah, that's kind of a
Who's the
bold
second
move.
one? I know Monte, but who's the second one?
Trevo.
What the hell? I'm in the Wombats team.
Wombats?
Yeah.
How would I know?
2 months? Yeah.
Why have you played it against? Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. I was in the Wombat team, and we played against you.
now.
Yeah, I kind of forgot. Huh? But yeah, I think Hash is the only good player on the Wombats team. in the EU. I mean, Spikes is good, but I don't see him play that much. And Dyna I don't know. I think you can lose against Dyna if you just rope.
I think it's just a little bit slow, but it's fine. He's a good player,
But see,
he's a slow player.
Dyna has that advantage of taking, he's used to playing slow games,
like you
and
just
we're
counter that by
not.
playing slow.
Oh, but like
how do you not win on time against Dyna?
No, but that's not the thing. Like he plays decks that only makes it like be slow, not be a lose condition. Like if he played mid range, it would be a lose condition. But with the decks he play, no way he can lose on time. That won't be enough time. It will be like it will start in the next clock, the extra 5 minutes, and then he will win because he can play 5 games in 50 minutes, but it will take 50 minutes. And I don't know that if most people have like mental toughness to play against him. And I'm being totally honest
what
here.
you're bringing, and you can counter it because you know you can play slow decks.
It's because like I believe that like roping, it's kind of emote and BM, but you cannot mute, so it's really hard to play against.
Remote GM, but you cannot move. I don't know, dude. I think Wombats are making through this group. I don't know.
Okay.
I would even maybe like Hole Up. Like what's that team name? Hold Up or Hole Up?
It's like
They seem like
Hold Up.
they've been prepping a lot.
But
They take this way.
Kova, Tricky.
Yeah, but they take it seriously,
Yeah,
and
so
that might
seriously.
pay off.
Bring a spider aggro. Oh my god. Nice.
It's actually, it's actually 5 heads. Because I played Spider Aggro on my American games, but like I didn't have cards or anything else, so I was kind of forced to.
And you lost in good matchups because you brought spider aggro.
True, but
Yes,
don't have to
true,
talk
yes.
about it. You don't
That's
have
all you
to
need.
talk about it,
So somebody asked, Hold Up is 2-1, but their game record is actually negative, and that's because Hold Up's both of Hold Up's wins have been 4-4s. So they're just scraping out wins.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
like you win 2-1, both your matches, and lose 0-2.
Yeah.
The other one, and it's 4-4.
Yeah.
So what I'm hearing is that they have the clutch factor in them. I like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, but they also have the opposite tiebreakers factor. So
Yeah,
that can be a
exactly.
problem.
So they kind
It's fine. They'll just end up first.
Okay. So you think they'll just beat everyone else from here on out? Okay.
No, I think they'll scrap top 4 or top 5.
Okay, because you said first. And
You
now it's
said
top
he is
4,
gonna get
top
first.
5.
Yeah, from first to top 5. That's a.
Well, see, I was over exaggerating. It's we all do that. We all over exaggerate sometimes.
Okay. Well, on that note, let's get in your predictions for Group 1. And then we'll compare them to my predictions as well. So we have Ruterra Pals versus TLG. Looks like everyone's got TLG winning. And then in the Wombats, we'll just go down the list, right? Hold Up versus TA Washed Up Heroes. Me and Ace have Hold Up, and Salty Simon, you have TA Washed Up Heroes. What do you see that we don't?
Wait, what am I looking at?
The predictions.
You're looking at
your predictions.
The second game. The second game.
Like the second game. Like
Yeah.
Deep Suncat I have winning, no?
No. The
No,
second game.
Hold Up against TA.
TA Washed Up. Yeah.
The second game is Deep Suncat against the other cat thingy.
No, that's the third
Look
game.
look at the screen, Simon. Simon, look at the screen.
I am looking at the screen.
Are you wearing your
Am
glasses?
I missing something?
You see this
Yeah,
first
you're missing
game?
the TLG
See
game.
Yeah, that's the first
Yeah,
game.
yeah.
So the first game is the guy with the gun and the guy with the A.
No,
No, that's the second
right
one.
above it. Palace versus TLG.
Oh!
Oh!
And
Oh, makes
Simon
sense.
asked me if I need help.
He said,
makes sense.
"Oh, makes
Dude,
sense."
get some
Okay,
glasses.
Yeah,
dude.
that makes
Get some
sense. But that's
glasses.
such a weird way to do this, though. But I guess that makes sense.
No.
Yeah. But we all said the
I
same
like
person is gonna win, no?
No.
Yeah.
We said that for match 1, but now we're talking about match 2.
Oh, match 2. Oh. Okay, I'm following now.
Yours is different.
Bro,
If it's hard to read, we
Oh,
can
the
fix
logos
it.
are so annoying. How am I supposed to know who they are?
Oh, I tell you.
Wait,
I tell
you
you.
just-
I opened
So-
up the sheet.
Yeah. I can also tell
Yeah.
you. Me and Ace have Hold Up, and then you have TA Washed Up Heroes. What do you see that we don't?
Oh, because they're Germans, so they used to be good at the game.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, like Teddy is a crack player when he plays.
Mm-hmm.
And then I guess Kurachi and Kobachi, they don't have to play, but they have one good player. Which is better than the other one. They have no good players.
Okay.
And that's why they're gonna win.
Yo, Baki's on the other team. Baki's pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay.
One
I
thing
have
you guys
an
gotta take
argument
in
for Hold Up.
consideration: it's first pick or second pick on
Yeah,
this
yeah.
on these pairings.
So the team on the left side has first pick, and then the team on the right side has second pick. So, yeah, but Salty
I
Simon
don't
has
know.
as much confidence in Washed Up Heroes winning with second pick than Hold Up winning with first pick.
I don't even know if first pick is an advantage, to be honest.
What?
That's how I felt last season. But this season,
But I mean, yeah, I haven't played enough to know
At it.
yet. But
Yeah,
I think it depends a
Actually-
lot on how you build your lineups.
that's true. And I think it also depends a lot on if your opponents know how to abuse first or second pick.
No,
because
it's 'cause-
what happened to
Yeah.
us last season a lot was that they would just first pick a good matchup, but not the one that actually gave them two better matchups. So it ended up being worse for them overall because we'd get to pick two good matchups afterwards.
Yeah, but
Maybe
like
not just
knowing
in
how
Hold Up
to
ability.
use it, like if you do not know how to use something, it won't be good, no matter how good it would be if you know how to use it. You know, like
Okay.
I can
Do
see.
you remember TFIS?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get fucked.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Yeah, move on.
Okay, third match. I have Ice Swallowers and you have Sus Cat. I picked Ice
Yep.
Swallowers because they got first pick.
Because the
and-
name.
Yeah, the image as well, and we don't really know much about them because they haven't played much of their matches. So, I just had to give them the nod there.
They actually have good players, though.
Yeah.
Pepsi-Cola is good. Aren is good. Pyrox is good. Oh, wait, they're both the Swedish Euro Masters players, huh? And they have Kuvira, but
Mhm.
yeah. I like play the game sometimes.
So, and then Wombats Fandom versus Copium. We all have.
Bro, wait, this is wrong. There's no way I said one was gonna win.
I don't
You're
know.
lying. I would never say
Simon.
that, ever.
Let me.
Oh, wait, never mind. It makes sense. They're against Eden. Never mind. Thomas is gonna win.
Okay. So,
But then you have Jinden winning.
No, Eden doesn't win games.
But you literally have Jinden winning the next match.
Did I?
yeah, you have
No,
Copium.
oh. Wait,
It's
who are they
against-
playing against?
They play against Runeterra Pals.
Oh, yeah,
Salty
but
from
the
the
past is
past
1-3.
fighting
Of course,
Salty
they
from
have
the
to beat the
present.
1-3 team.
Yeah, of course, yeah. I can get behind that. That's kind of smart.
Nah, that makes sense.
My gosh.
And then we all have TLG going over Hold Up. So we have TLG having a 2 a week across the board. And then in the next match, TA Washed Up Heroes, we all have beaten Ice Swallowers. And then in the final match, we have Sus Cat versus Fandom. And you're the only one who picked Sus Cat, Simon.
Yeah.
So,
Makes
I
sense.
but I
Why
think
do
we
you
know
have
why
to be
now.
different?
I think we know
Why
why.
do you
now.
have to? Why do you have to be different, Simon?
But
Why?
he said he doesn't
I mean, I
want
didn't
the
know how you would
Wombats to
predict
win.
it.
Yeah. He didn't know.
I mean, it's no way Wombats have like 2 a week.
So yeah, like, I think he made it clear. Like he thinks Suscat is like pretty good, and he thinks Wombats can't win, right? So like it makes sense.
Yeah.
if you follow
Unless
it.
they
And like
play against
Jinden is
the-
never winning.
Unless they play against Eden, then they can win.
Yeah.
All right. Enough flame for this group. Let's move on to
Oh.
group 2 for EM.
Hey,
and
This
Royal
is the
group.
group.
It's cool.
No, this is the better
And
group.
at the top of the group, we see 2.5 men sitting with a 4-0, a 21-9 record. Absolutely outstanding. Two teams at 3-1, LoR, FR, and REO, only separated by 1 game. And then Team Chem Gaming and Phoenix tied at 2-2. Super Sprout and ANC outplayed at 1-3, and then good lineups, horrible foes are 0-4. So,
Dude, I'm mad.
yes.
I'm fuming here. You said all the names correctly except the one I'm in.
I think
People
it's
Which one?
keg.
Literally
What do you mean?
scammed.
Team
Dude.
keg gaming.
Team Keg
Literally
Gaming.
scammed. You paused there. You paused.
What do you
There's a
mean?
This is
pause in the
literally
word.
scamming.
What do you mean?
There's faces.
Just
dude.
say it, dude. Just say it. Team Cake Gaming. See, even I fucked it up.
That's, so why are you mad at me?
What do you mean?
Alright, maybe it's
No,
time to change the
language.
name. Listen,
Oh my god.
Okay, wait.
I
Ace,
think
say
this-
the first name. Say the first guy's name.
2.5
team.
men. No, this is literally a show. You've heard that name like so much times. 2.5 men.
Okay, say Super Sprout.
Yeah.
Who's the half man in that team?
Oh, in the team or in the show?
No, in the team.
Shit, I don't know.
Yeah, we don't know actually.
Is one of them like too short or something like that?
How would we know, Trivial? Like, we do not stock players.
I don't know. Just wanted to know the reason of the name.
I don't know.
Oh, it's Sergey. The chat is saying Sergey because
makes
half
sense.
their age.
Okay.
Because Pinus
Oh,
and
it's like
Sir
half the
Donald are
age.
like
That makes
47.
sense. See,
Oh.
TBO. Let's
Yeah.
think about it. It's,
Okay, we got it. He's the
Yeah.
half man.
Okay,
Nice.
okay,
Well,
okay. So thoughts on this group, like overall, like tell about your
I mean,
team. why you
obviously,
should be
factually, the
first.
better team.
Based better teams.
Okay.
How do you go 9-22? What is this? That shouldn't even be
Dude,
that shouldn't even
come
be
on,
physically
come.
possible.
Don't you dare flame the good luck, have fun guys. I fucking love them. I'm
Good
biased as
lineups,
hell
horrible
here.
foes. Get it right.
Yeah.
Did you predict
I
them
don't-
to win a
It
it
single
doesn't
game?
matter. It's good luck, have fun. I
Yeah.
made a pun about that name with their player, and they made the pun back. So they're good. They're pretty good guys.
I mean, they've also
I
had
think
a
they'll
tough,
win a game.
They've had a tough schedule, right? I mean, they played TAHM.
Yeah, I
They
definitely
played-
agree. I have them winning next week. There's no way they go 0-5. No way. No way.
So you're saying
Like,
they
who they playing
definitely
first?
beat Super Sprout? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, no, they're not doing that.
Or REO, I don't know.
What's the other team they are playing?
They play
REO and
Playing
Super
against
Sprout.
Oreo and Super Sprout. Or
I
Super
think
Sprout,
they'll
if you
go.
wanna be ace.
I think they'll go 06.
Of course.
Oh,
Yeah,
But of course, like, this is not it. Of course they go 6.
man.
bad, but what can you do?
Like they
Prep
they,
better, I
they
guess.
can be good people without winning. You know, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Like you can like them without them winning.
None of you appreciate a good underdog story, dude.
Oh, I do.
No, we actually
I-
do. But there's a
I
difference
think-
between like an underdog and a
Ace,
losing
the
team.
fact that you're 2-2 doesn't mean the underdog has
Absolutely
winning,
not.
okay? Like, you need to relax.
Absolutely not, dude.
And,
What is
Don't
your
tell me
score,
to
actually?
relax.
What is your personal score in this?
Oh, I
'Cause
have.
I know you said
I'm
0-8.
probably, like the worst on the team. Yeah, I went 0-8 first week. 0-4 EU, 0-4 NA. Thank you.
Hey,
Pretty good score if you ask me. Pretty good score if you
Why
ask
are
me.
you not kicked?
Just-
Honestly,
trying to
question.
get
the-
Smooth, you're in chat. Why are you not?
well-
Why do you not kick this guy?
And I can answer you, Simon. I actually signed an agreement with both teams that I can grief as much as I want and they can't bench me. So they're legally not allowed to bench me.
They got you. He got you. So
I guess makes
That's
sense.
true.
See,
Did you
Simon?
pay entry fee for
I
this?
knew that I would, coin flip, go 0-8. It happens. I knew.
it's because
That's why you
he
have to
paid for
protect
both
yourself.
entry fees, so that's why
Huh?
probably something like that.
Oh, yeah, I paid for everyone. Pay for everyone just to grief.
They can't kick
Ah,
him
that
if
makes
he paid
sense,
the
actually.
entry. Yeah. Right now he's 1-3 in sets and 3
Mhm.
and 6 overall in games.
3 and 6.
Yeah. And
Okay.
just to make it fair, Salty Simon is 3-1 in sets and 7-4 in games. So, yeah, it is quite.
Which
a
is like-
difference.
Pretty much the same score. But if you think about it,
Exactly.
No.
You lost
Hear
me
me
right
out.
there. You lost me right there.
Hear me out. If I'm the worst player on my team, I'm fucking happy, dude.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
If
that's
I'm the
true.
worst team, I'm fucking happy.
Yeah.
You know,
I
that's
got
So,
the worst
I'm
start
okay
next
with
game
that
as well.
score.
So that happens, man. That can happen.
No, it happens. My end score is garbage as well.
Actually,
I'm
I
undefeated.
was looking at the schedule and REO, they did lose to 2.5 men, but it was a 4-3. So that those teams are actually really close. They've been destroying everyone else.
REO, more like free elo.
Bro,
What?
you cannot say that when you lost O3 Gonzo. This doesn't work.
No,
You have to be able
Simon.
to back it up.
Simon. No, Simon. Hear me out. If you shit talk, you need to shit talk before the game and after.
Yes, but you cannot
can't just
continue
shit
shit talking
talk.
after you lost
Of course
O3.
you can. Listen,
No!
if you shit talk only after you win, that's just a coward
No,
move, dude.
you can shit talk before, but not after you lost.
No,
Of
I
course
agree
you
with
can,
Ace.
because
I
you'll
think
beat
you have
them
to
the
talk
next time.
twice as much after you lose.
Dude, you
Yeah.
have to shit talk. If you don't shit talk, that means you're just like unsecure.
But you can shit talk next week, next time we play.
I mean, I'm starting the shit talk from this
Why
week,
are you
so I can
starting
build
the day
it
after
up
you lost?
new week. Well,
You
yeah,
started
I
it
have more
like 1
time to
minute after
build
you
it up.
lost.
Okay.
It's also funnier to shit talk,
Okay.
Like I lost, but I still think you're free. That's like even harder shit talk.
Okay. You know what? I on this note, I want to do like just really quick. who your top 4 are, making out of this group. I think it'd be safe to say, like, if you were to pick now, like, top 3 are kind of like locked, maybe, and then who would be your 4th? That's my thought process. But what do you think, Salty Simon?
2.5 men, Oreo 100%. I have a feeling Super Sprite is gonna get the 4th spot. And then I guess LoR. I don't know much about them, but 3-1 is pretty good score. So I guess those are the 4.
Okay.
And Ace can get the 5th place, I guess.
Okay, Ace. How you feel?
2.5 man, REO, TKG, top 3, not in that order. And 4th and 5th, it's probably like the Italians, so like ANC
come on.
outplayed, and actually Phoenix. I don't think Super Sprout are making top 5.
Nah, they are.
Even though I lost to them, I can say that I lost to them, and I don't think they'll make top 5.
Yes, but they will.
I mean, that's fair, but I think they won't.
Yes, but
let me have my opinion, Simon. Let me have my
your opinion is
opinion.
factually wrong.
Well, no, because we can't know the facts before they happen.
No, we know.
No, you don't.
No, I do.
Okay, on that note, let's go to predictions. Because Simon seems to be a little bit clairvoyant here, so let's go with his predictions. And the first match, we have 2.5 men versus ANC outplayed, and we all have 2.5 men winning there. I don't think that's very surprise. Top team versus one of the bottom teams so far in the season. Sprouts versus GLHF. Me and Simon have Sprouts. Ace, you have GLHF. Can you go ahead and explain that, please?
Straight out underdog story. They're gonna win. That's it. That's all I have. I got nothing prepared for that. I just have a feeling that nobody goes 0-5. There is no way you go 0-5.
Okay.
Right. And
the French went like 0-8 in the EU Masters. It's possible. Okay.
It's okay, but I don't think that the Good Luck Have Fun or whatever the name was, they're not that bad to go like 0-6. They're not that bad. So I think if they're just like prepare for Super Sprout, they can beat Super Sprout.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I know it's a copium take, but I wanted some spice in my list, and this was like pretty spicy, and I like it.
Okay. REO versus Phoenix. We all have REO winning. TKG versus LORFR. We all have LORFR winning, except for Ace. I think that's for obvious reasons. We might not need to touch on that, but Ace, would you like to explain how you beat LORFR?
Of course. If I don't vote that my
this
team
is the one
will
week
win,
Ace doesn't
nobody
play.
will, right? Actually, there is no week where I don't play. Deal with that fact.
We're actually gonna play every week.
Basically, if I don't vote for my team to win, who will, right? Simon? Hell no. So that's why I always put my team to
one
win.
time.
And also, we're just better than the French. Even though we're lower in the standings than them, I think we're just better.
Wait, are they French?
Yeah, it's LOR
they're French.
France. That's what it stands for. LOR.
No, I want to change my prediction then. They suck. God damn it. No, they don't make top 4. I take it back.
See, Simon, I prepared. I knew that they will lose. And I changed your mind. And it's literally in the name.
LoR. How much was it LoR in French?
What is LoR? LOR, fiddlesticks, I don't know. It has to be French.
Yeah.
How would I know?
Fiddlesticks, right. Okay, on next note, LORFR versus 2.5 men. We both have LORFR winning, me and Ace, and then Salty Simon has 2.5 men. Honestly, I think with first pick advantage that LORFR has and how they've been playing this season, I think it's doable for them to beat 2.5 men. But I think it's kind of a toss-up, in my opinion. Salty Simon, you probably now think it's quite a bigger gap than you had thought previously. So, is there any chance LORFR wins?
No. The Spanish are gonna lose only once, and that's against Oreo the second time.
Oh, okay.
I gotta agree with Simon. Not gonna lie, the Spaniards crap so much more than anybody else. I don't know that LORFR can actually do anything. We'll see.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Ace, do you have any thoughts?
Yeah, I just didn't like them going 6-0, so I just put them to lose.
Okay. Okay.
Literally no other explanation but that.
Okay.
Based.
All right. Next, we have ANC Outplay versus Super Sprouts. Me and Ace have ANC outplayed. Salty Simon, you have Super Sprouts. Honestly, this is both teams that I don't know much about, but you know, I hate giving teams.
I mean, one of them are
each.
Italians.
Yeah, the Italians.
Oh, okay. So
They're gonna be late. But Italians, they don't have any time management at all. They can DQ.
Okay.
Yeah, but I heard the other ace is playing for the Italians, and you know, after I shit talk that I beat the Italians and I'm the better ace, I think he'll have more motivation to play and he'll beat Versprout.
Okay. Next, we have GLHF versus Ario. And, you know, we have Ario sweeping that, I think.
Yeah, it's what happened to the underdog story.
I mean, come
What
on,
is
dude.
this?
Listen, I put good luck, have fun, or whatever was the team name. Sorry if I got it wrong every single time. One win is enough. I don't think it's way too much to put them at the 2-0 week.
Okay.
And
then-
Ario are a bunch of bullies. They will see good luck, have fun at like 0-4, and they will literally prep for them to destroy them. They're fucking bullies.
It's true.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, you're not wrong, but
I mean, yeah, I know.
yeah,
Yeah,
winning.
that's fair. Last match, Phoenix versus TKG. I have Phoenix. You guys have TKG.
Explain why, Red. Explain why.
You know, I think you know, I like their name better. Logo's better. The players are kinder.
But
I
I can get that's true.
And
What do you mean
yeah,
the logo is better? The logos are the same.
But the
How can they be the
TKG
same?
logo has a little snail.
I mean, like the same
Have you
quality.
seen the
Yeah, but
snail?
it got like really used because like 3 teams have
yeah,
their
3
logo.
teams have the same logo, bro. Cause it's like boring.
But
For
ours
Red
has
that
the
do the
snail.
shit stuff, it's probably why he did not like it because he sees this logo a lot.
Did you-
yeah.
but there is a snail on top of the keg.
Yeah, and that kind of
The
brought
snail,
it down,
guys.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, so why
Yeah,
would
I
a
think-
snail be in
What?
the middle of the
I'm
ocean?
fucking leaving.
Clear reason.
Yeah.
Clear reason.
Can you give me the lore
I'm-
about why a snail would be in the middle of the ocean? It literally doesn't make any sense.
He got lost.
Ocean snails. What
Can
do
a
you mean?
snail not got lost?
Ocean snakes? Did you say ocean snakes?
Ocean
Time
snails.
to get lost.
Yeah, actually, also.
Actually,
also
ocean snakes makes more
snails.
sense because they eat snails, and then they puked it up.
Yeah, right.
See?
I'm with Simon on this one.
Okay,
I'm
okay.
with Simon on this
Alright,
one.
You make a lot of
He
sense.
got it.
Yeah. I get it. You guys are on
And-
the snail side, and I'm just, you know, I differ. That's all.
So-
you know, it's just
So
an
you're
opinion.
literally saying that you hate my whole kind because I literally am a snail.
Well, I won't
Yeah,
make
that's not
any.
This is-
surprising.
I won't make any blatant statements like that, but you know, let's just say I massively dislike the snails. So, but you know, there probably are some
see.
good ones out there.
Personally
Um,
targeted.
I just haven't met any good ones yet. All right, any final notes on EMEA before we move to AM? Any like players
Yes,
you want
I
to
had
highlight?
I had a note
Mhm.
for the last match. I literally wrote a note about why I picked TKG over Phoenix.
Mhm.
Alright, so it's
Should I
Phoenix
say the
goes for another 0-2 week and then decide to bench Castman.
note? Oh, okay. So this is the.
That's my take.
Okay.
That has
Yeah.
nothing to do with you winning. That happens after. What do you mean?
No, but I literally said that's as a note for what I think about that matchup. It'll go 0-2 for Phoenix over the whole week, and then they decide to bench Castman.
Okay.
Hey, so you just salty you've never been interviewed by Castman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, actually not interview, but he didn't say thank you when I literally lost 11,000 points on betting on him on fight night.
Jeez. What a guy.
Yeah, it's because they already went 0-2 last week, so that's his take, right?
Yeah, because Castman didn't play week 1, then he came back week 2, they went 0-2, and now I think they'll go 0-2 again and then bench Castman.
Okay.
Okay.
But then he will make. I will just leave it as there.
All right, let's go to the region people care about.
Okay, let's
Yeah,
go to
Monte is
America's
correct.
Group 1. At the top, Wombats fling on, holding on with the only 3-1 record in that group. Almost everyone else at 2-2. Frozen Monks, One Turn Kill Club, Riotals in Arms, Howdy Gamers, Runeterra Tennis Academy, Team Space Poggers, and then at the bottom, Garen, Crown Guard, Tempo sitting at.
Or at least the ace logo. Makes sense.
Yeah, but it doesn't have the snail.
Yeah, that's actually not the ace.
It's
That's
also
true.
Oh.
Garen Crown Guard with a K. Kind of feels like a stretch. So kind of weird. So I mean, this is about like I think a lot of like people's tier list. I mean, it's hard to say anything about a group where everyone is 2-2. But any initial thoughts about this group, Monty?
This is definitely one of the most competitive groups in the Americas Shard. Simon, of course, is playing in Yordles and Arms. We all thought he was going to be solo carrying that team. Turns out their other players are pretty decent too. Wombat Flagon.
I have the worst record on the team.
What?
Perfect.
I have the worst record on the team.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Monty,
Bro, I brought fucking 3. What do you
perfect
expect?
opportunity.
Why would you bring Tree? I thought you were smarter
Yes,
than
that's
that.
what I'm asking you. Why did I bring 3, Monte? What did
I
you
don't know,
do?
Simon. Yeah, I thought you were a good player. I gave you credit. I guess not.
I mean, I will. It will just go up from here.
True.
I started 1-3, and I'm gonna end at whatever matches. I'm not gonna lose one more.
And then we have
Ooh.
Trevo's team up at the top. This was my pick for the best Wombats team. Trevo, Kana, and Random. Who's your last member, Trevo?
Bisliama.
Beaslama, yeah. You guys are cracked. Insane team. I don't know. I think this is a tough group. I think anybody could pull out top 4 in this group, like even GKT. I think it's possible. So I'm excited
Fucking
to see
cat.
what happens here.
Trevo, what are your thoughts on this group? You played 4 matches. Any teams that you think can kind of just match you?
Yeah, like I really think this is the group of death, and like there's no discussion with like if group 2 is more competitive. I really think this is like the hardest group to be in. We managed to get the 3-1 first, but any team can like we are too early in the competition to assure anything here. Like any team that's on the bottom 4 can be the top 4 in the end of the group stage. Like I don't know. Like a lot of talent in this group, a lot of good players, It's going to be a hard group stage because there are going to be change of metas. We'll have another patch, so anything can happen. But I really think this is the hardest group. No question about it.
Okay. Any of our quote unquote EMEA guests? Well, actually, Salty Simon, how do you feel about the group?
I don't know. It's gonna be 3 in the end. But for now, I have to be humble and say I suck. But it's gonna be 3. I don't know.
Yeah.
I expect us to make it out for groups. I don't think it's possible to not make it out of groups. You have to be pure garbage.
Simon just needs time to adapt to the American meta. It's a different meta.
I mean, it is actually. It actually is.
It's
I
like
think
way
Finland
better.
wasn't really- No, it's not. You guys don't know how to build fucking lineups. I swear to fucking God, every time I play against any tournaments, you have 2 decks to beat 1 deck, and then you have the 3rd deck that loses to it. Every fucking time. It tilts me. It actually frustrates me. I'm actually tilting. Fuck, I'm tilting again. Fuck.
Dude, he's right. Just 2-0.
Yes, I will.
Yeah, like
Next week.
the thing is, I can see that EU meta it's like way lower. So when you interact with Americans, it looks like it's not that good interaction for EU decks in general. Like there are a lot of things I see in EU that are like I saw Fight Night EU that if would be in Fight Night Americas it would be crushed, or even if Fight Night Brazil would be like an easy 0-2 and it actually won. Like I see lineups that win Fight Night EU that would easily 0-2 any lineup in Fight Night NA or Brazil and stuff like that. So
Yes,
that's my take.
Yes, they don't know how to build lineups. It's just, I mean, it's true. Like, I played a shit ton of any tournament. It's true. They always have 2 decks that beat like Control and then the 3rd deck loses to it. Or 2 decks that beat Aggro and the 3rd deck loses to it. Every time.
Yeah, but you get to roll by the 3rd deck every time.
Yeah, but
It's spreading their matchups, Simon. It's spreading.
No,
the
it doesn't make
matchups.
sense, Ace. Ace, you don't know how it. I can't speak. Don't.
Simon,
Fuck.
Let me tell you how you build a lineup, okay? I'll tell you.
Please don't.
Let me explain.
Please don't. I beg you not to.
It'll be quick, literally. Like, listen,
I will lose to you on purpose if you don't. Just stop. I don't want to hear it.
Oh, okay. No, wait. I don't wanna get a free win, Simon. It's free, anyways. So I'm gonna explain it to you real simple. You just take any 3 decks you feel like playing on that day, and you just play them, dude. Make sense?
Oh.
Yeah, that's basically what most people do.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes, but there's no way you don't have a 3rd deck. You have a confidence as well. Like, it doesn't make sense. Don't act like it makes sense.
What you mean? You don't have confidence in playing 3 decks, Simon?
Yes.
Okay. We're not gonna touch your sensible side. It's fine.
Okay, on that note, let's move over to the predictions for Group 1, featuring my predictions alongside Monte Cristo and Trevo's. And in the first match, Runeterra Tennis Academy versus Yodel and Arms. I have Yodel and Arms, and you guys have Runeterra Tennis Academy.
Oh,
We're
what
just
the
biased.
fuck?
Bitters on the team.
Oh,
So
it's
Wombat.
just bias. Okay.
It's just bias.
Okay.
Bro,
Also,
also,
first-
can we talk
first
about this
big
rule
diff.
about not being in the same groups?
This is like clear first pick diff.
Yep.
Like both teams are really good, but the team that has first pick is like way favored. And I really think that knowing that Runeterra Tennis Academy is going to play TKG, that will let them really comfy to just prep against Yards and Arm.
Runeterra Tennis Academy has Boomer, who does run the numbers on literally everything. He's got some sort of algorithm that they keep hidden, and he spits out the perfect lineup for him in any given week. So, from what I understand, those lineups have been quite good so far. So I gotta give it to him.
Okay.
Oh, wait, Boomer from NA is there?
hmm
Huh. Yeah, I don't have anything to say about that.
Okay.
Keep going.
He likes shit talking as much as you do. You must get along.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm only interacting with him in Twitch chat, so I do not know.
He's cool. I like Boomer.
Okay.
Banger Twitter.
Second
True.
match, we have Frozen Monks versus OTK. Me and Trevo have OTK. Monte Crystal, you have Frozen Monks. What's the reasoning
Bias.
behind that? Just bias. Okay.
Bias
okay,
once
okay.
again. Hanzo, Milk, and M-Tux, all teammates of mine, are on that team. So it's once again bias. Also, I played OTK last season. They were in my group, and I think that Frozen Monks does suffer from some lineup issues sometimes, but I also think that
Of course,
OTK is
it's
pretty
NA.
predictable.
I have
Also,
I have a
they have
take
a
on
Kaido.
this. I have a take on this. Like OTK's week is going to be Frozen Monk and Space Poggers, and I think that's basically the worst week you can have because Frozen Monks and Space Poggers have like totally different play styles and deck choices, so it's really hard to prep for both of them. So I really believe that if a team can beat both, it's OTK because they are like a team that has been playing together since like 2 years ago, and it's a team really O team. So they can like they play the strength of them. It's like that the when you see each player, they might not be so good. Like they are good, but when you see the end of the math, they will be more than the parts. That's what I think about OTK.
Okay.
I feel that.
All right. Great. I thought it was a little weird that you brought up that like you played against OTK before, and then like you voted against them because didn't OTK like finish higher in your group?
Yeah, we also trolled our weeks against them. I
Oh,
brought.
okay.
like,
All right.
It was the week right after the patch, and I brought
Uh-huh.
stuff from the previous patch that wasn't even good that patch.
Right,
It was
right.
hella.
It's kind of unlucky, I guess. You probably would have beat them, if you were actually trying, right?
Exactly.
Okay. Team Space Poggers versus Howdy Gamers. We all have Team Space Poggers, and this is my hot take, and this is no offense to Howdy Gamers, but is it because not so much that we have faith in Space Poggers, but that we don't have faith in Howdy Gamers? Is that why we picked Space Poggers, or is there another
No,
reason?
it's once again bias.
Howdy's heavily underrated, dude.
Howdy is heavily
Yeah,
underrated.
I believe in that.
Heavily underrated.
Yeah, I really believe in that, but they have like a second pick against Space Poggers, which can be like really problematic. And the other prediction is against my team, so I cannot like vote against my team. That's basically it.
Okay.
Base.
Yeah, I mean it's just bias for me again. James and Squeeby are on Space Poggers, and so is Santa. So those are my guys.
Like 90%
Chekhov is
of
on
his
Howdy, and
tournament
Walkabout's on
teammates.
Howdy, and they're cool guys. But like, gotta go with the bias.
Monty explaining every single one of his picks. Yeah, they are my teammates. That's
Yeah,
why.
it's actually
It's
insane.
literally what
Everyone-
I did. I went down the list. Red was like, "You got to give me predictions." I was like, "This is gonna take too much effort." So I just picked all the people I know that are my teammates.
Okay. Then I don't think it's a surprise that when Wombats Flingon versus GKT comes up, you picked Wombats Flingon, but so did everyone else. I mean, that's the top team versus the current bottom team, right? So I think it's a pretty straightforward pick.
Yeah, but this is a good opportunity for them to start swinging around and start a comeback run, like if they beat the first team. So it's going to be an interesting match to watch.
For sure. GKT versus
Yeah.
Runeterra Tennis Academy. This is, I mean, it's my opinion that if GKT was going to win a match, this one would be the one that they would win. But I still don't have them winning. We all have RTA winning. Just because I think, you know, I think RTA has shown that they can falter some weeks where Wombats fling on. I mean, so far, right? But Wombats fling on has been pretty consistent. The next match, we have Yoros and Arms versus Frozen Monks. Monte Cristo, the only one who picked Frozen Monks again. Is it just the bias again, or?
This time, it was just because I wanted to see Simon have an O2 week.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
Heard
All
me.
right.
Oh, nothing, Simon. Don't worry about it. Nothing.
So this is the fun thing. I really think if Simon brings 3 this time, it's going to be good for him. But it's hard to bring it again. So I don't know.
Gotcha. Simon, are you gonna bring tree?
I'm
or-
bringing triple tree.
Okay. It's
Aw.
bringing triple tree.
Augers.
I mean, the problem was
Reaching
not
by.
enough trees. I never said it. I said I brought 3, but that wasn't the problem.
True.
Okay.
Mine is right.
All right. Next match we have OTK versus Team Space Poggers. Me and Trevo again aligning. Monte Cristo differing. Is it bias again, or what is it?
Yes.
Okay. And then for the last match we have Howdy versus Wombats Flingon. Wombats Flingon we all picked. In fact, me and Trevo agreed on everything except for Yoros and Arms and versus
Yeah.
OTA. And then Monte Cristo kind of was a little different across the board. But yeah, is there anyone who would contest these picks? Maybe Ace or Simon? I mean,
Yeah, for
obviously,
sure.
You'll pick the first match to be in favor of Yoros and Arms, Simon. But anything else?
I would pick Howdy over Space Poggers.
Okay.
I think that's a reasonable pick, to be honest.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
I think that matchup could go either way, but
It's because I really believe that most teams prep for their first pick match more than the other one, so it's hard to win the second pick.
Okay.
Because like you have way more control of your first pick matchup.
Okay.
I have a feeling Wombats go 2.
What?
Okay.
Dude,
It's a gut feeling.
Yeah,
Listen,
yeah. Like
Simon.
in this group, till now, like the team that went 2-0 the second week, the first week, the second week went 0-2. So we went 2-0 week 2, so we should go 0-2 this week.
Okay.
That's Salty's logic.
Okay.
No, it's just because they name Wombat.
Okay.
Bias.
Okay,
All right.
that's
Yeah.
like the inverse bias, but it's okay.
The inverse bias.
Okay.
it's still bias.
But you can have
Bias-
bad biases.
Right. Any final takes on Group 1 before we move on?
TKG
No,
winning
I don't
again.
think so.
Okay. On to Group 2 for the Americas chart. At the top, we have 3 teams at 3-1. Church of Targon, Virtue Gaming Discipline, Suyo Kamasami Gaming. 2 teams at 2-1 because I think Wombats is the only one who hasn't finished. Wombats and Tia Hydra Black have to finish.
Yeah,
tomorrow.
they have a match to play tomorrow.
Yeah.
One game only. So
Yeah, it's
going
only
to be
one
interesting.
set, right?
yeah,
I think
it's
it's just
Yang against Garrett.
Garrett, I think so.
Yeah,
And they're like
yeah.
tied
This
at-
is going to be really interesting.
They're tied at 2-2, right? Yeah. So
Mhm.
it literally decides everything. So both at 2-1.
Drama.
Yeah, we'll see who falls to 2-2, and who rises to 3-1. So we're gonna have 4 3-1 teams, 1 2-2 team. We're gonna have 2 1-3 teams. Mastering Returns, Enigma Stromboli, which is probably counter to what most people thought, and then Cardinal Rules sitting at 0-4. I think the big storylines here are so far Mastering Returns, Enigma Stromboli struggling early on.
They really should remove the pro team from that.
Yeah, but this was pretty expected from my side.
Yeah. I also expected this, to be
Like,
honest. Enigma
I really-
without Stromboli, I don't know. They're fine, right?
But in this
They don't have
group,
the Prince.
this is a hard group, and I don't see like the Mastering Runeterra players playing as often as they used to play. But like they have great potential. We know they are good, but this is a different meta. Things changed like a lot this last few weeks, so this can be like and like people bringing odd lineups that can be a thing as well.
Yeah, I agree. Basically, they're just, I don't know, just too busy with other stuff, with Mastering Runeterra podcast. It's great for the community, but probably not the best for, competitive LoR for their team.
Gotcha.
But I mean, I'm doing all that. I can keep up.
I mean,
Slight flex, okay.
Not slight. There's no subtlety there.
Yeah, but like everybody has its own pace and everything else,
yeah,
Monty.
yeah.
So
They got life and stuff, I've always said that, I said it on the server, the other server. I don't know if I can name drop it here. That like I think TOing is pretty easy, but if you're doing more than just TOing and doing all this other stuff, like it can add up, especially with life stuff. So I can see why that affecting like Mastering Runeterra.
yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, especially when you have a lot on your plate and you just show
right.
up with the decks that you like instead of like maybe prepping as much as you should. So.
And this is all for here, huh? Anyone think Cardinal is going to have a comeback or something?
I think
Or
Debo can
that's true.
definitely take his team to a couple wins. Like, I don't think they're gonna not win anything. There's like, I'm very sure at some point Cardinal Rule wins a set. I'll be multiple sets. I think Debo's really
That's
good.
like a really cool take.
Yeah, like
it's kind of
they're,
impossible
like,
not to win.
14 a set, so they win. They will win at some point. That's like math. The odds of going over 14, it's really high.
Well,
But
yeah.
I think this will be the worst team in all groups.
Oh, I don't think so.
Flannel's still participating, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which team?
Flannel.
Exactly.
So I think it also like to put in a little perspective. Like Card has played VGD, TKG, Chip, and Wombats Worldwide, which are potential all of the 3-1 teams, right? So they might have just had the hardest schedule so far. I don't know how much weight you want to put into that, but when they start playing some of the lower teams, they might start winning. It just sucks that the lower teams are TA Hydra Black, Mastering Runeterra, and Mr.
But like a really bad thing, like if you're Church of Targon, one of your best things on your schedule is that you do not get to face Church of Targon,
Yeah.
And like Cardinal Rule doesn't get to face Cardinal Rule, which is the weakest team, and that's the thing.
For sure. I definitely get that. Okay. How about real quick, top 4 getting it out of this group? I know we didn't do it for group 1, but let's just do it for this group. Who's your top 4, Monty?
Wombats Worldwide.
Yeah.
Chip,
obviously.
Hydra, and honestly, Virtue Gaming.
Okay. Trevo?
No particular order in that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like I really think Church will go first, then Hydra, Worldwide, and then Mastering Runeterra.
Okay.
We'll make a comeback.
Actually, go ahead.
I was going to say, I've been really impressed by Virtue Gaming this season. Like, I did not expect them to do as well as they have, and I don't think that they've had a necessarily easy set of matches up until now either. Like, we definitely lost to them, mostly because we just didn't prepare for them. We kind of wrote them off as a non-factor, and that was disrespectful, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I got a thing to say. This play-in week we're going to have, it's going to be like one of the best things on the tournament. I really like playing matchups. So
okay,
this 4th and 5th, it's going to be real fun.
Oh yeah,
to watch, not to play. Like you really want to avoid it, but to watch is going to be awesome.
Yeah, that'll be good. The other thing to keep in mind, VGD, they do have a loss. It was to TA Hydra Black, and it was a 4-4. So I mean, like that's about as close to the loss as you can get. So. They're really doing good overall. I agree. They're only 1 game off of first too. So, yeah, definitely kind of like most improved from last split, right? They were really struggling last split. But on that note, let's go to predictions for Group 2.
Damn, nobody put TKG in top 5. Shame.
So first match we have Chip versus TA Hydra Black. Me and Monty have Chip, and Trevo you have TA Hydra Black. Trevo, give me the reason.
Okay, so that's kind of biased, but it's not biased. Like I know both players, the players from both teams.
Yeah.
And I really believe more in Hydra's prep. So that's basically it.
Okay. Monty, is there anything you want to touch on there?
Oh, and there's also one thing more. Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's because Hydra is playing Cardinal Rule, so they will prepare just for this matchup this week.
Okay. All right. Monty, any thoughts on that?
I think Chip is a lot harder to read this season because they have Infinity and Skathis now, who are both can play a wider variety of things, and maybe next time, of course, can also play a wide variety of things. When we were prepping for them week 1, we had a really hard time pinning down who they were going to run in their lineup and what decks each individual was going to play. Obviously, you can put Roji on his lineup pretty much all the time. You almost always know what Roji's playing, but the others are a toss-up. And Hydra, on the other hand, we had a lot easier time reading. We went into their Ruter AR, and there were their decks, and that's sure enough what they brought. So I think for that reason, if the prep is done properly and both teams do their research, I think both teams have players that are pretty much par caliber, and I think Chip is going to come out ahead here.
Right, and I think it's important to note about Roji is that, like, because he's so well versed on his lineup, just because you know what he's bringing doesn't mean you can just straight up beat it.
He's going to know the matchups better than you if you've never played them before.
And he can really throw a wrench into your prep if you're not expecting him to come and he does, or if you are expecting him to come and he doesn't. So yeah, that can be.
Really stop saying come.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to turn you on. I'm sorry.
Hi, man.
So on that note, second match, Cardinal versus Enigma Stromboli. We all have Enigma Stromboli, but I mean, with how Stromboli's been struggling this season, there's a chance Cardinal could win, right, Moni?
There is a chance Cardinal could win. Debo, I see Debo in the chat going Cardinal's going to 2-0 this week. I believe it, bro. Show me I'm wrong with this prediction. There's a good chance. I don't think the Cardinal players are bad by any means. I think they just need to put their heads together and actually sit down and come up with some good lineups and prepare for their matches. And I think they could very well take this set. But of course, Stromboli is on paper the quote-unquote stronger team, so I had to give it to him.
Okay. Next match, we have Worldwide Wombats versus Mastering and Terra. Worldwide Wombats, every one of us has Worldwide Wombats winning, and it's probably attributed to the fact that you brought up earlier, Trevo, about how busy Mastering and Terra is, and Wombats is a pretty good team too. So, I mean, Wombats is going to be preparing for both matches, and Mastering and Terra might not have the prep time. So I think it's pretty clear who we have winning here. But did you have anything you wanted to say, Trevo?
No, that's basically what you just said, and yeah, I really believe in the process of preparation on this Wombat team. Like, they know each other for a time. It's like the second season they are playing together, so this is like a solid team on prep, and this is going to be really important because, as I said, they're playing Stromboli, and like having these week schedules, it helps a lot to you to get like at least a one win, really well prepped, and have okay odds into a weaker opponent.
Okay. Yeah. I definitely think a lot of teams take that kind of trade-off where they just kind of prep for one team and just accept that their lineup, they could maybe skill diff the second team. So I see that happening. And then VGD versus TKG. We have VGD all across the board. In fact, most of our picks are all across the board lined up here. Same with Chip over TKG, TA Hydra Black versus Cardinal Rule. Is there anything you guys will want to say about any of those three matches, or do you think it's very straightforward?
I think those are pretty straightforward. There's a chance that there could be upsets with any of these matches, but I think it's unlikely.
Right.
I think the most likely is the TKG into Church of Target because they have the first pick and they actually have been doing well till now. Like, the thing is that I believe like they are a little bit skill gap for the VDG, and the VDG has the first pick, so it's even harder.
Yeah.
But like, second matchup can be a thing.
I actually think that TKG is beating Church of Targon this week. No cap.
Do we have stats on his first pick thingies? Because you say it a lot, but I don't know if it's like, do we have stats saying first pick wins most of the time?
Last season it was pretty close to like 50-50, to be honest.
Okay, but
can
we please stop saying first prediction as like?
But this season,
but Simon, first pick is a heavy advantage. Teams just weren't using it properly last season.
Yeah,
like,
that's exactly the thing.
They really weren't, because I know for a fact, because my team had a better win rate on second pick every single time, and like, we didn't prep at all last season. We did no work whatsoever, so there's just no way that should have been happening.
Yeah, this season, it looks to be a little bit more. I mean, it's early to say, but it looks
first
like
pick is a huge. First pick is a huge advantage, but you gotta know how to use it. That's basically it. And most teams,
but if no one knows how to use it, it doesn't matter.
No, but like,
People
Yeah,
have figured
I'm
out
with
most of
Simon
these
on this
people are
yeah,
running it back.
people have
right?
been figuring out how to
Yeah.
use it. This is the second season. Like a lot of things that were new are like more well known right now.
Yeah, I think it was like last season. That was also one of the reasons why we changed the rule about, because last season you just got a first and a second pick every week, but sometimes you would get two first picks against a particular opponent or two second picks against a particular opponent. But now that we figured that most teams have the first pick selection pick figured out, it's just more fair to give every team a chance first and second pick against every opponent, right? So it does look like.
Yeah, I mean, it's more sense. But I do think you guys are overrating first pick a lot. I don't think I buy this just yet.
Yeah. We could definitely check in at the end of the season. Right now, it does look like
Yeah,
the
like-
first pick has a
like the
better
thing-
win rate, but yeah.
You have to bring like end up in a really bad pairing of lineups for it doesn't like actually define the matchup. You know, like it's really hard to get a lineup so polarized that having the first pick doesn't help you.
Well, yes, but it's not just that, because you also know you're gonna have a second pick. Like, yeah, I agree. If you had first pick against every opponent, you would win most of the time. But you're also prepping for the person that has second pick, first pick against you.
Mhm.
Yeah, so
Yeah, but like, that's exactly what I've been saying. Like, you do not have to win both matches. Like, mathematically, it's okay to trust that if you won one every week and 2-0 1 week, like for luck, you're already in. 8-6 should be okay to go to the playoffs.
yeah, I think yeah, Simon. I think the point is like, I think what they're mostly saying is that like teams with first pick will just play for first pick, and then they won't prep for the second pick, and therefore the first pick will win. So the first pick win rate will just be more skewed because everyone's prepping for the first pick matches. I think that's what he's saying.
Yeah, and it's way more reliable to like, okay, I want to 1-1 this week, so it's easier to win the matchup you have the first pick.
Yeah, I guess that's probably true. I mean, in EMEA, it definitely looks a little closer. I'm looking at the results right now. In AM, like first pick definitely has a lead, and EMEA it looks a little closer. And like,
I mean, I guess the NA people have more experience, right? They played one more season.
Yeah.
So, okay, and then to finish out this Group 2 predictions, I have Zenigma Stromboli over Worldwide Wombats, just because I believe the Stromboli comeback is happening. That's my only reason. And it has to start somewhere, so I think it's this week with a 2-0. And then
It's not starting this week.
Okay.
Like, I actually believe in the Stromboli comeback, but they have to go to roster changes and add Stromboli again.
Ooh.
You guys are
Jesus,
overrating. All right, look, I love the Prince himself, but look, y'all are overrating him. That's all I'll say.
Oh,
Like,
Jens
Yeah, but
and
like,
Uchi are good
it's
players.
Stromboli without Stromboli. Like, it lost all its soul. It's
it's
just
Stromboli with the best players from Stromboli minus Stromboli Prince. And
so it's no longer Stromboli.
Okay.
Clearly, something's not working in that team dynamic now, right?
yeah.
They went from literally underdogging it and just shutting everybody out to now what's their current score?
1-3.
1-3.
1-3.
Yeah.
I
So
mean,
clearly something's got to change in that dynamic if they want to start seeing success.
right. I mean, they're not getting stomped. I mean, they got stomped by Church of Targon, but every other match it's really close. And they 3-0 to MRP, right?
Yeah, but most matches will be close, right?
No.
Like,
I don't think so.
No?
I don't think most
don't think
matches
so?
will be close. No.
yeah, it's because our matches have been, like, for the team I've been playing, it has been, like, so close, so I thought it was, like, a general thing. I didn't watch the stats. My bad.
No, it's okay. I think. I mean, there's a lot of teams that'll 3-0, especially if they're just better. So, I don't know. But last matchup, Master Terra Pro Team versus VGD. Monte Cristo, explain yourself. Why no MRP bias, huh?
No, actually. And Sora is also on the Maru squad with me, so the bias goes that way this time. Because I genuinely believe that VGD is the stronger team right now. I think that they're putting in more work, and I think that Master Runeterra. Well, let's continue on the train of the French hate. Kevor, I love you, but the French have to lose.
Okay, dude. Please, no more French hate, dude. I don't want to get canceled. On that note, let's move over to Group 3 standings.
Let's go.
At the top, we have two teams at 3-1: Omega LOL CE and Puff Cap Peddlers absolutely been dominating this group so far. In the pack of 4, 2, 2 and 2 teams. Sorry, Open Pass, Wombats After Dark, NA Farmers, Just Draw Good Gamers, and then at the bottom right now at 1 and 3, Omega Gaming, Aggro Tempo, and Icy Gaming Team A. So, what are your thoughts on this group overall, Trevo?
So I really think when like the group draw happened, I was like really convinced that the top 4 was already settled down, and like this, like I thought it was going to be OC, Wombats After Dark, NA Farmers, and Aggro Tempo, but like Aggro Tempo has been letting me down lately.
Aegis Tempo, that's Ace, right?
You're in some fucking.
Of course it's fucking
copium,
Ace.
Trevo.
Oh my fucking, of course it has to be.
Trevo, you're in some high copiums, my dude.
I was.
Oh god, I fucking love you.
100%, to be
I
honest,
fucking love you.
I had the exact same top 4.
Yeah, like
Coming out
okay,
of the
like
group.
I really believe that Puff Cap Peddlers were fighting for 5th or 4th from right away. But I'm actually friends with Max, and I know the other players, but I think this is a really overhated team.
Yeah, I think it was more because of their performance last season. They definitely made an upgrade. That's the thing. As much as I love my boy Jin, Unhelpful Yoda is just a clear upgrade.
Yeah, bro.
Like, so I think that with that being more consistent, that PCP is picking up more wins, just straight up. Like, and so they're sitting there at second off by 1 game, and yeah, I don't think it's really that surprising. I think if I think it's interesting that the pack is the way it is right now, because to me, if I was going to pick a top 4, right, it would be Omega LoL CE, Puffcat Peddlers, NA Farmers, and then the 4th one could just literally be a toss-up. I just couldn't tell you.
Oh god, I agree.
Probably Wombats though.
Yeah, probably Wombats, if I had to make a decision.
Okay,
Probably
I said the
Wombats.
opposite. Okay, don't.
No. I think it's Wombats.
No. Can I ask Simon a question here?
Go ahead.
Alright, Simon. Let's say top 3 is already set, and top 4 can only be 2 teams: OGAT or Wombats. Who's
Why is
getting
top
it?
3 set? Why, wait, okay, what do you say? Wombats or what?
Let's Wombats or OGAT. So OG.
Can you
I
ask
go
me a
tempo.
different question?
No, I just want a quick answer. In a hypothetical situation, right?
Simon, it
brain
might
is
help.
like
Okay,
burning
I'm
right
gonna
now.
be honest. I think it's Wombats then. I don't think
Oh,
you can get ever.
my
Like,
heart.
you won't. You can't.
My heart.
You can't.
My
I mean, this
heart.
Wombats team is pretty solid. It's Manesia, Seku, Darkodius, and
Yeah, no, I agree.
why am I blanking?
Yeah, like from
I'm
the
pretty
right.
sure the
Aye.
top 4 though is Omega Lul, Puffcat Peddlers, Ice Gaming, and NA Farmers though. That's my top 4.
Do
like-
you, Simon? Do you know what's OGAT's only win this season? Exactly
Wombats?
against Wombats. Exactly,
Yeah, that's not too
only
surprising.
against Wombats.
Yeah, it's because they prepped
Sure.
for the other team, just like Trevo said. They were okay losing to you.
But like
Straight
from the
out
get-go,
disrespecting.
I thought like this Wombats After Dark was the best Wombat team, and I still really think they are a really good team. So
Oh, right.
They're probably-
No, the other one is better.
which one?
Fling-ons?
The other one.
There's 3.
Your team, Trevo.
How am I supposed to?
I think
Yeah,
there's-
okay, I can see that.
The Worldwide Wombats, the Pat.
My team?
Yeah, that
No, my team's not the best team.
I'm saying it's better than this team. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
Really?
Yes.
You think my team is better than Seku and Manesia and Conch? I don't know.
Yes.
If Conch
It's
brings,
because like
real lineups-
when I look at Manesia's name, the first thing that comes to my mind is win. That's what I can see, you know.
Why?
So
He
because
was the
Manesia is
number one-
broken.
He was the number 1
Totally
player
broken.
last season.
Asia.
yeah, he was probably the
Like,
MVP.
okay, but like, okay, I'm sorry, but I saw Conch lineup in here. What is this deck he's playing? Why does he have a
Yeah, but like
single
we
tongue
saw,
feeder rush deck?
we saw Henneke playing freaking thriving a Ziggs. Like
No,
good
okay, but
players
okay,
bring
what
shit.
is this?
That
But
happens.
did he win?
No, he lost.
No, exactly. Bro, he brought
Yeah,
single
that's
tongue feeder rush. Why are you
exactly what
acting-
I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm
Oh,
saying.
God.
That's like the Mono Yasu trauma or something like that, you know? When the
But this-
Mono
this- okay,
Yasu
this is
gets
not
like
just a
some
bad
kills.
this is not a
like that.
bad lineup. This is bad decks. It's not the same. You can have good decks in a bad lineup, but like this is just bad decks.
No, you can have bad decks in good lineups as well.
Okay, but this is not.
Yeah, but
Why
let's be
are you
real,
telling me
watch
that
the
his
single
6th
hit decks.
champion deck is good?
No, yeah. I also agree with you that he was trolling. That's okay.
He was
It
trolling.
happens.
He was
Yeah.
trolling. It's
But that's
odd
like
with Aegis,
some-
Deku, and
Yeah,
Dark
but it's good. It's good to have this like clear fall of
Okay,
performance
actually
right away on
invented
week 2,
combat tricking.
then having it on like week 5. You know, it's like it's good to see that you have to prep a little bit more on week 2 than seeing that on week 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
You know,
It's a
because
good
we still
ego
have a lot of
check.
time to fix.
It's a good
things.
ego check, right? Like he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna
Yeah.
just troll and win," and then he didn't. So
Yeah, like you can be good, but you can't win like with anything. You gotta
I'm
be
pretty
at
sure
least.
of all the Wombats here, Young Sayer is the best player though.
Ooh.
okay.
I really like Yang, but I can't see that.
All
I
right,
rate it.
on this note,
That's-
we'll
But I love you, Yang.
we'll move over to predictions for Group 3. Starting off, Omega Law CE versus Wombats After Dark. Me and Monty have Omega Law CE. Trevo, you have Wombats After Dark. What's the reasoning? Say bias.
Being totally honest,
Yeah.
it's not bias. Like, I don't trust like Speeds, Marpus, and Fake Hero.
Oh,
That's my thing.
you don't trust them. Okay.
Yeah.
Why not?
Okay. They're not like
Yeah.
watching your kids or anything. They're playing Legends of Runeterra. So like, why don't?
Yeah,
you
yeah.
trust
Like
them?
I don't trust their lineup building, you know,
Oh,
and stuff.
okay.
Like, and
Oh.
any is like real good, but
Mhm.
he also likes some Spice, and Spice can like really go 0-2 or 2-0 really easy, you know.
Why did you vote against your own team? What is this, Monte?
Any is a Wombat too. And I
Yeah,
wanna see
both teams,
Darkodius.
both, yeah.
Listen, Monty.
That's
Monty,
what it is.
Monty, listen.
I don't want Darkodius to win.
I mean, Omega Law like 3-0'd OGAT. They 3-0'd Just Draw Good Gamers. They went 5-3 against ICA, so they almost 3-0'd. And then they went 4.
I really think ICA is really bad.
Yeah, they went 4-4 against NA Farmers. So their only loss is a 4-4, and the 2 of their 3 wins are 3-0s. So, I mean, maybe they figured out the formula. You know, maybe they have the spice, just the right amount of spice. You know.
Yeah, maybe. But like we don't know. Like we are in a meta that the meta and the meta calls change like every week. It's not a solved meta as like last meta, you know?
Yeah.
So it's really hard.
That's true. And the meta definitely changes a lot over the course of the RA season. I'm sure Monty remembers the beginning of we had rally elusives into plunder, and then they had none of that at the end of the season. So
Yeah, but like last season, from the like actually this season, like this ranked season till the patch, it was pretty solved out. Like week 1 or 2, people noticed that Demacia and Ye was good, and that was actually it for like a month. So it's not that solved this meta as the last one or things like that. And like people like bring like aggro, and then people try to counter aggro, and then people try to counter the counter aggro, and then people can play aggro again, and that's like a really hard thing.
okay. All right. Fair. Icy Gaming Team A versus Just Draw Good Gamers. I'm the only one that picked Just Draw Good Gamers. But, you know, I kind of don't feel like explaining myself. So can you guys explain why you picked Icy Gaming Team A?
This is Sir Turman's team, is it not?
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sitting at 1-3.
Biased.
right now. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, like
I mean, other two kind of suck.
For me-
Our
Sorry,
team is
I see
very
Spider
solid.
Mansion in the chat, and she's awesome. But yeah, I mean, Sir Turman is just cracked, right? Like,
yeah,
the man is crazy.
for me, it's this icy gaming. It's like you hope certain Moon wins all his matchups, and you pray, and that's basically that for me.
Aren't the other members on this team okay as well?
Yeah, but they're not like certain Moon level, or like it's because I was doing like this quick math. I picked out like every single player of the tournament and made like a best to last, and like the average, it's like way better than the players on this team, you know, and players on most teams, you know, because the average player of this tournament is like real good. So it's
It was a
hard to
top
have.
5.
No, I did not do it like that. I had like a top 20 that was equal or
Yeah,
something
but who
like
was
that.
the top 5?
I don't have a top 5.
Yeah, but make one.
I can make one, but not right now.
Now.
Okay.
Oh,
Top
yes,
5.
make it.
Go.
No, it's probably my team and you, Salty.
Yeah, I'm broken ball.
Easy.
Okay.
Okay.
Cap.
So that's it. And I really think both teams are like a little bit under the other teams in this group. So the first pick prevails in my saying.
Okay. The third match, we got Omega Gaming versus NA Farmers. This is the main Omega Gaming roster, not the OGAT one, right? Let me double check.
No,
this
is
is
the
OGAT. This is
OGAT
OGAT.
one.
Sorry, OGAT versus
This is
NA
OGAT,
Farmers. I have OGAT winning over NA Farmers, and the reason is they got first pick. That's my whole reason. And I don't think
I can
NA
tell you a
Farmers
reason, Red.
hasn't been playing extremely well this
I can
season.
give you a better reason.
Okay, give me a
Red.
better reason.
So listen,
you know what?
their
Is this
name
Ace
is
talking? You know what? Maybe
yeah,
I
it's
don't,
Ace.
I
It's
don't
Ace.
want
It's
the
Ace.
reason
No,
anymore.
no. It's a legitimate reason. It's a legitimate reason. I swear.
Okay.
Their name is literally NA Farmers, and I'm from EU. How the
That's
hell are
true.
they beating me?
That's actually true.
Right? I'm literally their kryptonite this week. So I go 2-0, and
Ace,
we'll
you're
just
straight up people's kryptonite.
prep. Shush, Simon. So my teammates only need to win one game, which we will first pick it. So it's just easy 2-1 for us.
Got you.
Because you're going to win your game, right?
I mean, of course, their name is NA Farmers. They can't beat me. I'm not from NA.
And that
actually
checks out, by the way.
It actually checks
really
out because they got to playoffs last season, and what did they do?
They
picked the team from South America and just lost.
Yeah,
they lost to South America.
The reason why these NA Farmers aren't like the clear favorites for win this tournament, it's that they don't farm Brazilian players.
That's true. It's true.
But that's why I'm here, the European gamer, to beat them.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like this.
There's the reason. There's your reason, Red.
I'm gonna go with that reason. I thought I wouldn't like it, but I ended up liking it a lot. Next
Doubting
match,
me.
Open Pass versus PCP. We all have PCP winning. PCP's just been impressive this season, so I think it's very straightforward pick.
I actually think it's more of Open Pass fault than PCP's like winning. You know?
Oh, okay. I think that's fair.
It's more Open Pass losing than PCP winning.
Okay. That's true. Yeah. Ace, how do you feel about Open Pass? I feel like you have some experience with them.
Oh no, week 1 I brought Sand Jinx for some reason. That's Mana Jinx with Shurima.
Yeah.
And I just got 0-4 like so quickly. I had time to make dinner, eat it, and then take a shower as well. I got 0-4 so fast, like I didn't even get the feeling that I was playing.
Okay.
That does not surprise me at all.
Next match we have PCP versus OCE.
No,
I have PCP. Monty and Trevo, you have OCE. I'll be honest, I think these teams are about even power level. I picked PCP because they got first pick. What do you guys have OCE?
Monte?
I think OCE is the better team.
Okay, that's super fair.
Okay, mine was more biased. This is like my most biased one, so that's basically it.
I mean, I think you said something about how you wouldn't trust any of the players on that team, but now you're picking.
No. It's because it's because Eniamor. I really like him. That's basically it. This was like probably my worst prediction, to be honest. Like with the worst argumentation in the end of the day.
Okay, you don't have to have good arguments for your predictions. Like you could just say stuff. I think Ace follows that line of logic.
Yeah, I can get that from Salty Simon.
Okay.
I mean, haven't I been the one that's been
Monty is the most
biased all the way across the board?
Yeah, Simon and I are literally getting
like the least biased
for
there.
no
What do you mean?
reason here.
Yeah, and that's the whole reason, right?
Yeah.
You're like the least biased, but yeah.
Okay, next match we have Wombats After Dark sweeping IG. All of us have it. Team A, I should say. And then the next match we have Just Draw Good Gamers versus Omega Gaming Agro Tempo. I understand why Ace would favor Omega Gaming Agro Tempo, but why is it that we have that pick for Monty and Trevo?
Again, just better team.
Better team.
Yeah, that's basically it. Like I don't see
the better team.
Guys, don't say that. I'm blushing.
Pretty frequently. Wait, do I have?
Don't say that. I'm blushing.
Maybe that's why.
I don't know.
I was looking at the wrong
one.
Damn. It could go either way.
I got excited,
I was like,
dude.
damn, it's the Snipe Cross team. They're gonna do
but
well.
this.
Yeah, because they're running back too. It's it's experience diff.
The other Omega Gaming
players that ran it back.
Yeah, but the other Omega Gaming is probably one of the best teams, like best underrated team, probably.
Yeah.
All I heard is Omega Gaming is the best team. That's all I heard from that.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, you can keep that, and then you just hunt me on Twitter afterwards. That's fine.
No, what you mean? I'll thank you for believing in me.
Okay.
America's the last match, NA Farmers versus Open Pass. We all have NA Farmers, just probably because, as Mondi always says, better team, right? So
Yeah, and the first better team and first pick, so no way to lose this.
yeah, okay. Now, any last words on Group 3 before we move to our final group? No. All right.
No.
Not everyone at once, okay? Standings for Group 4, we have right at the top at 4-0. I think it's the only 4-0 team, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, I think so.
In Americas. Blood Trail Gaming. 2 teams at 3-1. Icy Gaming Team B versus TA Hydra White. Sorry. 2 teams at 2-2. Shikate versus Breaking Bandle. 2 teams at 1-3. Omega Gaming and Beautiful Gamers. And at the bottom, 0-4 Flannel Esports. I think the big headlines is Omega Gaming, Beautiful Gamers, absolutely cracked players on those teams, sitting there at 1-3. Give me the reason why, Monty. Okay.
Sorry, I was in a coughing fit. What'd you say, Red?
Ziggs Gatling. I can give you the reason.
Okay.
One is Ziggs Gatling. The other one, I don't know.
Okay. My question was, why are Omega Gaming and Beautiful Gamers struggling so hard at the beginning of the season?
Audax didn't play first week.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, but he played second week and they had like 0-2. They went even
0-2.
worse with Audax.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I tried to give a reason and it wasn't.
They didn't play first week, but they 3-0'd TA Hydra White, and then they played second week and they went 0-2. So like, yeah, I mean maybe it's maybe
Like,
it was a shout out stiff after all.
I really thought that like because game one, this game you just said, like Beautiful Gamers against Hydra was like the first game streamed,
Mhm.
and I thought it was like anticipated tournament final or something like that in round one, and
And it didn't shake out.
looks
that way.
weird, right?
Yeah.
It's that overconfidence thing or like under prep thing with gamers happening right now with Beautiful Gamers. So that's probably it.
Well, it probably
Because they are
is-
really good. We all know that.
It's probably a little bit of what happened last season, where they just kind of don't take regular season as seriously because they're so much better in the playoff format, right?
Yeah.
Where they're allowed to just kind of skill diff their opponents one by one.
Yeah. But it's exactly like the Lakers on NBA this season. You gotta get into playoffs to play playoff formats.
Right.
How does first pick work in playoffs? Is it random?
It's not first pick. It's King of the Hill format.
It's King of the Hill format.
You bring your 3 players in your lineups, and then you privately pick your first player, and then 1v1 goes against each other. Whoever loses, the other team picks who they want. Yeah, to play against.
Yeah,
kind of
this is like the best playoff formats for people that will watch.
Yeah,
4
yeah.
players looks like really chaos.
Oh wait, that's so
Yeah.
poor. Fuck. Okay.
No,
like
it's
that.
really good to watch. Like you feel
I
you're
wanna know.
watching, I don't know, like one school competition, interclasses or something like that. It's real fun.
Yeah, it is fun, but it's just not feasible during the regular season because it could take over 5 hours to play. So
Yeah. Depending on meta, even more.
Yeah, it could
So-
be even longer. So, but yeah, so they are definitely playoff format, favored, but they got to get to playoffs, like Trivo said. So, but if we're gonna make a top 4 right now, who do you got, Trivo?
Like Blood Trail Gaming is going to be a really juggernaut because they play together for a good time.
Mhm.
These players are players that I've seen like for the last few years very often having good performance. So they'll probably be the first team on the group. Then Hydra. And I really believe that Shikati and Breaking Band do not have like what it takes to keep this Omega Gaming and Beautiful Gamers to get up again, So, and I really think Ice Gaming B is like one of the biggest like crazy things that has been happening this 2 weeks. That's not consistent. Like it can be, but I just don't believe it yet. Like in week
Definitely an
4,
anomaly.
yeah, that's the anomaly. Like if in week 4 they get like I don't know 5-3, I'll be really surprised.
Okay. I think when we get to our predictions, you'll see what train I'm on. But I like that. I like that line of logic for sure. Monty, who's your top 4?
Blood Trail, Hydra, beautiful. And then it's the last slot is between Breaking Bandle and Omega for me. I think both those teams are equally capable. So I'm curious to see who ends up
There's no way
picking it
Beautiful
out.
Gamers doesn't get there.
Right? There's
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, they
There's
will.
just no way they don't get there. But Breaking Bandle and Omega, I think they're fighting over 4th, 5th. And I completely agree with Trivo that Icy is an anomaly and a half.
Okay. Well, that's what they said about Stromboli last season. I'm just saying. As we move over to predictions for Group 4, you could see what train I'm on. I am on the Icy Gaming train. I am on the Icy Gaming Team B train. Let's go, boys. Stromboli 2.0. I'm hyped for it. But, let's go down the list first, one by one, before we get onto that. But Omega Gaming versus Flannel Esports. We have Omega Gaming sweeping. I don't think anybody's surprised. Flannel, they're sure.
Yeah, I got to take on here, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
I think there will have like this really huge competition between Flannel and Cardinal to see who's going to be the worst team in the tournament. Just wanted to say that.
Wait, Flannel and who?
That's a little
And
toxic.
Cardinal rule, like, because both teams got 0-4, and I don't see like they reacting. That's basically it. Like I think
believe
both
in
teams
Dave.
will fight to not be the last one.
If they both go 06, can they fight it one match to see who's worse?
Yeah, like you guys got to do it.
That would actually be fun.
I mean, that's between them. I would, maybe we'll broadcast it if they decide to do it. Maybe we'll do like a playoff, like King of the Hill format between the two teams if they.
Yeah, that would actually be fun.
But
And very humiliating for the players if they accept to do it. So
no,
Do you want to
I
tell
think
us why you put Shikat over?
If they don't have to double the entry fee.
no. The thing about Flannel is like extremely nice people. They're just kind of here to have fun, and they're here to learn too. They're not top players, so I really admire that, and I'm rooting for them.
yeah, but like
So
I actually think the same for Ice Gaming B. I don't know if I'm like talking a really bad thing right now, but they managed to do some anomaly there, and like Flannel did not. So
I think Icy Gaming B is still a half step above Flannel.
yeah,
Maybe even a full step above Flannel.
yeah,
And there's
I mean-
nothing wrong with that because this is literally the best environment you could put yourself in to make yourself a better player.
Yeah.
There's literally
Yeah.
no better place to come train yourself. It is this.
yeah.
As long as
I
you're
really
having
believe as
fun
well.
the whole time you're here, there's nothing wrong with competing for last place. As long as you know what you're here for. Define your goals, set them, and then
Competing for
achieve them,
last place.
and you're fine. Come on, Simon. You know what I'm saying here,
What
right?
does that mean, competing? You don't have to compete to get last place.
You
No,
gotta avoid
compete
getting
not
last
get.
place.
Yeah,
Oh, competing to get... Okay, makes sense.
Yeah.
to get out of last place. Yeah.
Okay. All right. On that note, second match, Shikate versus Beautiful Gamers. I've got Shikate, and that's because I believe the Beautiful Gamers comeback happens this week, but not till set 2. I think Shikate has been very impressive this season, to be honest. Their 2 losses are against the 3-1. I mean, between their 2 losses are against Blood Trail Gaming, and they went 4-4 against ICB. Other than that, they 4-3 to OMG, and they 6-0'd Breaking Bandle. So I think with how Beautiful Gamers has played, because they just lost, they just went 0-2 last week. I think Shikate with first pick can win that match. So that's why I picked them. I don't know what you guys think, but
Monte?
I know just better team, right? But like,
There's literally no way Bo loses this matchup.
oh,
Yeah,
okay. I'm sure people
This is
will
going
say
to be
that.
the comeback week for
Okay.
sure.
Oh,
No way they lose this because they're like, no. I actually bet they won't.
Shodox is gonna
lose
bring
this.
real decks this time. He can't handle losing like this.
Yeah, it's basically just talk with each other for like 30 minutes and they will be able to go 2-0 this week. That's what I think.
Okay. Okay, so here's how it'll work, right? If I pick Shikate and Shikate wins, then I'm a genius, right? If Shikate
Yeah.
loses, right, then I can say, "Oh,
And you're a dumb fuck.
No. I gave Beautiful Gamers the fire, the motivation to come back."
Uh-huh.
So that's how it'll work. That's how I'll frame this.
Oh,
Okay.
a
Okay.
win-win situation.
Yeah. I can't lose. Breaking Bandle versus TA Hydra White. We all have TA Hydra White. Is there a chance that Breaking Bandle can win this, or we just think it's just too big of a skill difference?
Oh, I think there is a chance, but the chance would have to be if Hydra spends all their time prepping for Blood Trail. But who is first pick in this match? Is it Bandle?
Yeah. The teams on the
Yeah.
left have.
And
to-
yeah,
It's always the left one. Yeah.
there is very much a chance that Bandle could win this one, I think. If Hydra spends all their time prepping for Blood Trail, which they might not have to because they're in the same geographical region and the players are pretty familiar with each other as far as I know. So
Like, I really think Hydra had like the rough week 1 loss against the Gamers. They really expected to have like better odds into that, but this is a team that even like changed players for commitment, and they really want the players to commit the most they can to win games and be prepared for this tournament. So I really believe this is going to be the week that Hydra tries to get into that top 1 fight against Blood Trail.
Okay.
So this win is like probably going to happen for Hydra against Bandle.
And you know what? On that note, I agree. I agree in the sense that TA Hydra White and Blood Trail Gaming will be prepping for each other, and that is why IC Gaming Team B is going to take the upset over Blood Trail Gaming because BLT is going to be distracted by the Hydra players. That is my hot take for this week.
Yeah.
That's
It's
maybe
going to
too
be a
hard of a
pretty hard week for Ice Gaming because they have like the number 1 team and a really good team that really wants to perform better. So they're probably going to prepare even more for this week, the Omega Gaming. So it's really hard week. Like I really don't see them getting both wins. Like considering the anomaly that has happening, I can see they winning 1 game, but 2, it's really hard for me.
Look, you guys keep saying anomaly, but that's what everyone said about Stromboli until they were first in their group. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, so
we'll
wait
somebody.
till
We
Ice
have
Gaming
to pick
becomes
another
first.
Stromboli. We have to pick another Stromboli, right? Like, and for right now,
Yeah, but that's
Team B is.
But that's
my
how
Stromboli.
organized sports work, man. Like we do not believe till it happens, and that's it.
Yeah, but I'm jumping on the train early. Okay, I'm ready to eat my lunch if I'm wrong, but it's more fun if I pick a dark horse and ride it through the whole season.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I can see that.
So yeah, and that's for the same reasoning I have IC Gaming over Omega Gaming. Even though I do have a love for the Omega Gaming guys, I just I have to ride the ICB train all the way. So that's my reasoning. Flannel versus Shikate. We got Shikate sweeping. Beautiful Gamers versus BKB. We have Beautiful Gamers sweeping. Any comments on those matches in particular, or?
Nah, no comment.
Nah, it looks pretty straightforward for me.
Okay. And then the last match, TA Hydra White versus Blood Trail Gaming. Like I said, contrary to what Arax is saying in the chat, Blood Trail will 100% prep for TA Hydra White, and they'll win. That's my take. What about you, Mon?
I mean, if Arax is saying they don't prep, they probably don't prep. But
No.
I said, I think these players are familiar enough with each other that prep is kind of negligible, and I think that this one is probably more of a toss-up, but it's definitely. I think at the end of the day, I gave it to Blood Trail because I felt they were a little bit of the underdog in this matchup, and I wanted to see it happen.
Yeah, in like 5 minutes. Okay, Trevo, what's your?
Yeah, I really think there's no way Hydra loses this.
Oh, okay. That's pretty base take.
The Hydra team is broken. What the fuck?
Okay. All right. Yeah. Simon Ace, what are your thoughts?
Oh, I think Flannel is going to win 1 game this whole season, and that game will be this week.
Against Shikate?
Not sure. I don't have much trust in the OG team, even though I have no idea who plays there.
Okay. Alright,
Yeah,
base.
really base
was-
players play there.
I was memeing about OG a little bit earlier, but this OG team is also quite good. They've run it back as well. So
And way better than the other one. Sorry, Ace.
Oh, jeez.
I mean,
No
obviously.
comment there. No comment there.
What about
I said I
you,
love
I love you. I
just
love you,
like
mate. I
5
really believe
minutes
your
to-
team, but
No.
I felt hurt for this last week's performance. Okay, I just wanted to say that.
But this last week I went 4.
I mean, it's not gonna get better. Don't worry about it.
Oh, thanks, Salty.
I
worries.
went 0-4 first week and then 4-0 second week.
Yeah, but
No, I
it's a
just
team
put it
effort,
for-
not just a one guy.
Oh
effort.
yeah, but my team members are like Yu-Gi-Oh players, so like, you know,
Yeah. So
they're-
the game going like beyond turn 2, it's really hard for them, you know.
that's why we just smork, dude. We just smork.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, but I honestly think that Flannel will win one game this whole season, and it will be this week.
Okay. I can
Probably
see that.
against Shikata. Shikate?
You really picked the week where they played against the two best teams, huh? Or two of the best teams.
You know, you have to, pick your poison. It's not like, they're better than any of the other teams in the group, so you might as well just pick any week, right? And I believe it's going to be this week.
Okay. All right. On that note, any final thoughts on Group 4 or, the whole league in general as we close it out?
I just wanted to see the other guys top 4 in Group 1, as we did not do it.
Oh yeah, sure. Let's hop over to Group 1. I definitely remember which one that is. Hold on.
Only group that matters.
The only group that matters.
Okay. Top 4 of Group 1. What are our
Wait.
thoughts?
Isn't this the only group we actually did top 4?
No,
No,
it's
it's
the
the
only
only
one.
one
It's the only one
The only
Ace,
one we
you-
did not.
because I don't think
It's
it's
the only one we
possible.
didn't.
Yeah, because all the
Simon,
teams were
don't
2-2.
tell me you were listening.
So who's your top 4 here, Molly?
I have no comment.
What? No,
No,
that's
you
not how
have
this
to.
works. You have to pick.
No,
4.
no, you
Yeah,
have
I mean,
to.
I'm telling you, I don't know.
Okay.
I honestly could not tell you who's coming out of this group.
Just pick 4. What the fuck?
Nah, come back to me. Let me think.
Just pick 4 out of 7. No.
Pick 5, because 4th
All
and
right.
5th is
Here's
basically
my
the
top 4.
same this
It's Garen,
season.
Crowdguard, Tempo, Howdy
Okay.
Gamers,
Oh.
Team Space Boggers, and Wombats. There
Okay,
you go.
okay.
I
Base.
cannot be more wrong.
Okay, what about you, Trevo?
Yeah, I can see like not in this order, but Howdy Gamers, Flame Guns, Yardles in Arm, OTK, and probably Ten's Academy fighting for the 5th spot, something like that.
Okay.
I have a question. 4th and 5th is basically more or less the same this season, right?
Yeah, it's a play-in match.
Yeah.
Yes, it's
Which is
basically the same.
crazy good. It's going to be crazy fun to watch, not to play. If you get into that match, you're fucked. But if you don't, it's going to be fun.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of true because you'll be kind of revealing your playoff strategy early on in the 4-5 matchup.
Yeah, it's in playoffs format, right?
Yeah. So.
Oh, it's going to be so good.
Okay.
Watch.
All right. Yeah. I mean, I did notice that Monty didn't put Yordles and Arm in the top 4. How Simon? Who's the top 4?
Also, monks, your arms. The other two doesn't really matter, but
Okay.
probably Howdy Gamers and Man, fuck. I have to say Wombats. God damn it. Yeah, I kind of have to.
Thanks, mate. Thanks. I really appreciate that. I know how hard it was for you.
It was. It actually was.
All right, Ace.
Wait, no, never mind. Oh
Wait.
yeah, you. Oh, fuck, I forgot. I thought you won. I cannot remember stuff. I did not think you won Wombats. God damn it. I was trying not to pick Trivio.
Okay. Ace, what your last thoughts on
Wombats, Frozen Monks, Tennis Academy, and Howdy Space Poggers, 4th and 5th.
Ace.
Okay.
Ace.
And
Come on, man.
No. I have another one. The TKG, but the GKT or whatever is going 6th.
Oh, so they don't even get
6?
to play
That's-
in.
So literally
relevant.
7 and 8, it's OTK and Yordle in Arms.
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Kind of based question mark. All right.
Yeah.
Anyway, on that note, that's basically. I don't think we have anything else. So, any final thoughts from any individuals?
Bro, Monte, it's fucking impossible to not pick a Wombats team. There's like 10 of them. What do you mean? Of course I have to pick them sometimes.
Exactly.
What is this?
I mean, you could have picked.
Actually,
the
cheated
fucking
the system.
Just
You actually
just
can
don't ask
pick
me how I'm
one
doing,
Wombat
Brett,
teams in this
and we're
group.
fine.
OTK, Yordles, Howdy, and GKT. So it's possible.
Yeah,
Okay.
I guess.
Okay. All right. On that note, thanks everyone who came and watched. Thanks to all my beautiful guests for coming on and giving us their
Phone
great
call is
thoughts.
beautiful.
Okay.
Hey, I'm beautiful. You take
Thank
that
you
back,
to all of our
Simon.
beautiful guests except for Ace, who doesn't fit.
Yeah, there we go.
criteria.
Oh,
Oh, fuck the
but I
guest.
There we
didn't
go.
say
Bro.
anything. But I didn't say anything. Why am I so much targeted here?
You know why?
It's literally.
It's because you fucked up the first question. That's literally why.
Yeah.
Dude, why would
Bro, I
you
literally
ask
ca-
me
I-
a question the first time I
Didn't you ask
come
the
in
question?
here?
Like the
Just
first
like-
sentence you said in this show already cursed you forever. You know,
Yeah.
You know,
it's going to haunt you.
it's
forever.
fine. That's fine. That's fine. Just don't ask me how I'm doing, and you can just keep going.
How you doing? Hey, hey, hey! Yeah,
Hey.
All right.
I'm in so much pain right now.
On that note, thank you everyone, and have a great night. I'm gonna send it out.